Hi guys, welcome to episode number 4 of Women in Marketing, and this is the part B of episode number 4. Because Akathma's journey itself is quite long, 10 years. She has a decade of experience in marketing, so definitely I felt that we need to have an second episode also to cover everything. So in the last episode, we talked about her own business, then her corporate career, then how she entered into digital marketing and started coaching even the clients, because she felt that clients need to be educated enough so that they take smart decisions, and also they will have good opinion on marketing, on digital marketing as well. So Akathma, let us continue from there. Like, you started coaching with the clients, coaching the clients and also empowering them and all. So was it a very sweet spot, or how was it going? Like, you did coaching and also doing projects for them. So do you think that the same model you focused on going forward, or what happened next?
When I was coaching them, after the coaching, few of the clients used to give me, they used to try out with their own budgets, Facebook ads and stuff. When they saw, okay, this is working out, I need an expert to scale up faster, I used to get projects. And obviously, advanced stuffs of Facebook advertising or experimenting and all that, and implementing chatbots or doing something else is like analytics is another thing, which deeper analytics and stuff. Basic analytics they can look into, but to analyze and set up more, or to figure out they need more analytics and kind of thing, they used to come back to me saying that, okay, I spent this much till now. Now I tell me what's the next step. I'm not seeing growth more than this. Like, for instance, I'll give an example. There is a e-commerce, women-run e-commerce business for clothing. They're from Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, and till then they haven't implemented any kind of properly any kind of Facebook ads. They were doing mostly on Instagram, Facebook groups, and Facebook page and stuff. They're making some decent amount. Uh, then they came to a stage where they want to scale up. They tried Facebook ads boosting and something, and they did not see the results. They employed someone, they failed. Then they saw my posts or my explanations in our Facebook group, women communities, and they came to me saying that, I want to understand what you do exactly. Do you take up the project or something? I said, no, I'll not take up the project until you have knowledge about what it is. Until you have the knowledge about if I am, and judge if I'm the right person or not, and what to measure. So if I say I got you this much of result, you have to know, okay, this is the result for this much of budget, this is the thing, and all this, how to look into the analytics and believe that, okay, what I'm saying is, what Akathma is saying is right. But that they were like, okay, so to learn, this is the process. 4 hours of sessions with me, where we'll be discussing and telling you what to do next, helping you understand what's the algorithm and why it is like that, and then helping you set up a Facebook ad and doing relevant organic marketing accordingly, and start up a campaign on Facebook ads and stuff. And then when you start implementing it, you how to measure it, how to see the results and stuff. This is the whole process. We did it for 2.5 months, and at the end of now, we learned how to do it. Now we'll put in money and do it properly, good budgets. And again, they were like skeptical about how much budget should put. I'm not confident about putting 50,000 is their immediate this thing. Then I said, like, okay, start off with something. Before starting off, I'll tell you, this is the budget, this is the campaign you're starting, this is the outcome you'll see. More than this, you can't grow with this budget. So first month they spent 15K. I told them, okay, with my strategy, with this 15K, you might get break even, but I'm not sure you'll scale it up. If you get more than break even, I'll be happy and my strategy is working out. But I'm not confident that it will go beyond break even. For 2 months, 15K and 20K, they got 15K, they got 16K out of it. And the second month, 20K, they got 25K out of it. So they were like, okay, this is working out. But when I said 50K is the minimum thing you have to put, then they said, okay, now we are not confident in spending 50K by ourselves. I want you to take up. Now, when I take up the project from them, now I have a proper client, good understanding of what it is, what goes into it, and also a better I'm making an industry better. I'm making helping business owners understand this digital marketing better. Now she will go confidently and tell to other women business owners saying that digital marketing will work when you find the right person.
Yeah, exactly.
That is what has to happen. Is my the end of the goal was that she
And
has to go and tell.
also the advantage with this thing is the trust is high because now she understands everything. Now she also get you also get her cooperation
Yeah,
when you're taking up the project because she also knows a lot about it. Not just she is just shooting in the dark. It's not
yeah.
that she's shooting in the dark. That's how it is.
And also trust in people is the obviously when she was fooled by two other digital marketers, she will obviously, and also when she is spending some amount and it is not working out, and obviously she will say digital marketing is not working, and she'll go and tell other business owners saying that no, that did not work for me, don't waste your money there, do
Yeah,
something else.
discouragement.
Yeah, that happens obviously, and the trust in people also will go down. Trust in other digital marketers also will go down.
Yeah, so
That
I
was
think that's something on the coaching and all. It was great that you explained it in a proper way, like why it was required and all.
yeah,
And
and
uh,
it's more of a mindset thing also.
mindset in the sense your mindset or the
Their mindset, setting up their mindset towards digital marketing, because if they put an ad of 25K on the local newspaper, tomorrow they might get walk-ins to their boutique. That's how this Kalanjali, Kalanket and all these things work, right? Like in the sale, during the sale time, they put an ad and immediately they get a walk-ins to this thing. Similarly, if they also put a 25K this thing, they get walk-ins and they're sure about they get walk-ins. But walk-ins will come only for that 5 days or 3 days or 2 days of that ad running, or the sale period kind of thing, not beyond that. That will that memory power will go down, the people will forget, and it's done. If they expect the same thing out of Facebook ads, it is not going to happen. If they're spending 1K for 1 day or 2 days and they said, like, I'm not getting any walk-ins, I'm not getting any orders, so traffic is not coming in, that is not working out. So their mindset towards traditional versus digital marketing has to change. They
yeah.
should not approach digital marketing with the traditional mindset.
Definitely, both are different things, and definitely both have their own pros and cons. So I like that approach, like you were taking like coaching plus projects and all. First you coach them, you mentor them, and then you take up the next level challenges. That's an interesting approach.
Yeah.
So Akathma, like fast forward now, like you're working on right now you're working on chat. I know you work on chatbot marketing a lot. So can you tell some examples of what kind of chatbot marketing are you into, and how what kind of clients you're helping, and
Yeah.
how or what kind of businesses can actually get benefited fast with this chatbot marketing?
Right. 2016-17, when Facebook introduced this API and the ManyChat and everything came up, I was curious. I want to implement it maximum number of clients and stuff. So with the coaching clients also, I started implementing it. We implemented for e-commerce and all, but not that great results. But one great result I got from Fitness Institute. A fitness institute in Hyderabad. They're starting a new branch, so they want new people to come there, walk-ins to come there, and all that, take the bookings and stuff. So with the chatbot and organic marketing, again, paid ads were very less for them. Chatbot and organic marketing, we generated a lot of demo sessions. I don't remember the exact number, but a good amount of demo sessions. People started booking and then coming in there. That became a good point, because without a website, proper demo session booking, giving them the phone number so that they can follow up and pull into the this thing, and all that happened. Uh, so what I did with chatbots is majorly for small businesses, institutes, physical location kind of thing. They immediately saw some results than e-commerce. That is one. And second thing is, yeah, your second question is like what kind of
Like,
businesses can get benefited,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like you told already, you mentioned that I think you answered gyms, restaurants, or maybe
Yeah,
institutes.
those things.
Because
But now with the tools, having a lot more tools coming in, like when Facebook launched, it only launched for Messenger. Now it was there for WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger. All the Facebook ecosystem has chatbots now. All the chat applications of Facebook's ecosystem. And Now with the extra facilities and the more options features there, you can also take payments. So you can launch your own e-commerce inside chatbot. A complete small e-commerce system you can launch inside chatbot. It can be on WhatsApp alone, it can be on Facebook alone, it can be on Instagram alone.
You mean to say the product catalog is in WhatsApp or maybe
Yeah,
Instagram or something like that?
exactly. So the tools, there are no code tools like ManyChat, ChatRace, and all that. I'm a white label partner with ChatRace. So what we do is with the tool, we set up the catalog and everything inside the tool, and then showcase the product, take the payments from the showing the products to adding to cart, checkout, taking the payments, and order management at the behind the tool. So because of the features and new updations over the years, and the tools also getting smarter, we have this thing. But a lot of people think chatbot is complete AI. What I say is there are two kinds of chatbots. One is marketing side of chatbot, another is support side of chatbot. Marketing side of chatbot is where I focus more. That is where we use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. And now Google My Business is also allowing chatbots. So that is another biggest opportunity to explore. Support side of chatbots happens with the mostly with the live chat or FAQs kind of thing. Marketing side of chatbots can happen with lead generation, can happen with engagement, and also with the direct
Brand,
sale kind of thing.
brand recall or something like that.
Brand recall. Suppose if you have a webinar funnel, in a webinar funnel, you have webinar landing page, email marketing, and then webinar day, post webinar marketing, email marketing you have. You can also include another channel chatbot in between so that you can send the reminders through WhatsApp and all that, and you can pull in better audience to the live audience to the chat webinar.
Yeah, you
There,
can
there
increase the
are
attendance rate.
proven case studies that WhatsApp in the and in Messenger or WhatsApp in between this webinar funnel as a reminders along with the email help in better turnaround logins to the live webinar.
Yeah, it will definitely increase because it
Yeah,
reminds them a lot. And generally, people are very sensitive to WhatsApp nowadays.
exactly.
Because if you want something quick, if I want I want to connect with someone quick and to coordinate with him faster, then I always prefer WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Though there is email, there is Facebook Messenger. I connect with people on Facebook Messenger and then ask them, we want to schedule a call or a live session or something. Then I will bring them to WhatsApp because
yeah,
it's easy for me. I get a response faster. So
exactly.
that's there. So I want to ask you one interesting question where it triggered just now while you're telling that. So guys can, if they have a small range of products like 5 or 6 products and all, and they want to test the waters. So without going for a Shopify website or something, WooCommerce, they can straight away set something with this chatbot. That's what you're trying to tell.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, here another benefit is Facebook advertising platforms. So, for example, with the iOS update, when you drive traffic to the e-commerce website, there are higher chances that a lot of data is not being attributed.
Hmm.
But chatbot is something which is a Facebook's platform itself.
Yeah,
So Facebook can track much better thing on the chatbot. So
definitely.
there is no
Control is
attribute.
higher.
Yeah, iOS attribution missing out is not happening with the messenger.
Okay, okay.
So better things will happen, and also Facebook will obviously support more if it is on its own platform when you're hosting something on its own platform.
Maybe I think it's a very good combination. Like you mentioned, Instagram, guys having some Instagram as the organic or the store presence to display the
Yeah,
products and all. Then use a chatbot to actually uh, drive
do
some
the
sales
selling. Yeah,
and also add some ads to that thing. So I think it's a interesting way. Like people are trying Shopify and other route. That is one route where
yeah.
they do. But people also feel Shopify is easy and all to set up. So how will you differentiate, or what kind of advantages do you think Shopify versus this system will
Uh,
be having?
for most of the clients, I mean, in the sense that when there are the products are more than 100 kind of thing, more than 50, more than 100 kind of thing, you need a website. See, website is always advantageous, has extra advantages of you can drive traffic from SEO, you can drive traffic from Google AdWords and all that. When you stick with what a chatbot or which is on again on Messenger or WhatsApp, you can't leverage the power of SEO or other things. You have to rely on this social media channels and all that. That is one. But if the products are more than 50, more than 100, obviously need a website. That is one. And it's not Shopify versus Messenger. In that case, it will become Messenger will complement Shopify.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
an interesting, yeah, definitely. Because if someone wants to take start and just test the waters, they may try this route
Yeah.
and see how it's working. Maybe just with the Instagram page and also
Yeah.
maybe, or else when they want to be getting.
When the products are very limited, it's
Yeah,
not
very
like a huge products. That is one. I'll also tell another point here. If your product range is cost of your product range is less than 500, less than 300, it is very hard to get good ROIs on your Facebook ads and have a website. Because the website cost, margins on it, and then Facebook ads investment, and also the ROIs you get on the because unless you sell 1,000 products, you can't make good amount. And the cost per product, cost per selling of one product, cost per purchase on the Facebook ads is you get higher and stuff. So in those situations, having a website might be tough. So if you have a chatbot there, it will be cost effective because your website cost is not having there. You're not paying Shopify. You can invest on Facebook ads and turn that into this thing. That is another advantage.
Yeah, maybe guys with who want to test the waters and have a small product range. Let us say often seller and he wants to start testing the waters with 2 or 3 products. Maybe they can try it out and see how it's working, because we know examples of people selling on WhatsApp because of the Meesho and all. That's a different ecosystem altogether. So yeah, that's an interesting discussion we brought in. So Akathma, apart from this, actually, I also when we're discussing about this thing, you talked about something called Twitter chats, and you told you started doing it for something, but it ended up into something else, which is also beneficial. So just share that experience with us and see what freelancers or others who can take from it.
It was in 2013, 14. Yeah, 14 sometime I started off Twitter chats. With then out of all the social networks, if you ask me what is your favorite social network, I say Twitter. From the very beginning, Twitter was my this thing. So when I got introduced to the concept of Twitter chats in 2010, 2011 kind of thing. It was so nice. I was so following a lot of chats and stuff, but did not participate in any. When I started off 2014, when I started off freelancing and all that, I don't have any contacts. I don't know how to get business. I don't know how to talk to business owners. When I was figuring out how to talk to business owners, I know LinkedIn is a place to go, but I was looking at how to put my authority, how to tell to the world that I know this stuff, I am doing this stuff. Then I figured out, okay, I can start off a Twitter chat where I can build a community, discuss with them, and share my knowledge also. And Twitter chat is one way I can, every week I can bring a new topic and show my authority. And from there, I get a chance to talk to other business owners and all, and that's the intention. So with that intention, I started off hashtag Rupu Social Twitter chats, and monthly 4 weeks 4 chats, every Tuesday 3 p.m. Then I used to say one Tuesday will be a guest chat. I'll invite a guest. One Tuesday will be a host guest. So another marketer or anyone can host the Twitter chat. Because while I was handling the Twitter chats, I realized there are a lot of other marketers who wanted to do something, but they're not confident they can do consistently over the years. I ran this Twitter chats for 3 years.
Oh,
so every week a different topic for 3 years I have done that.
That's awesome.
Then I introduced this concept of guest host. So there are a lot of exciting other marketers wanted to experience that hosting a Twitter chat, and they used to come and do that. I used to support them, and they used to lead the chat and stuff. So we did that.
We lost you, Akathma. I think the voice.
Oh,
Now it's back. It's back.
Okay. Okay, actually, I started off with the charts with an intention to build my authority, to build my network, to get inbound leads and business owners contacts and stuff. But that slowly turned out to be the community I'm building of other marketers on Twitter. Every Tuesday, they religiously used to come and chat with me, discuss. We all used to discuss and share knowledge about that particular topic, and it used to be nice. I used to get international conversations also happening from international marketers also. There are twice or thrice all over India, hashtag has trended also organically during that this thing. And that was again a good experience of getting a hashtag trended and getting to know a lot of more people and stuff. Interestingly, I did not get business owners contacts, but I got other marketers giving me subcontacts of ghost marketing works.
Okay, so you started getting some clients indirectly. So I think this is one more takeaway from this session. Maybe I think freelancers or other marketers now never shy away from sharing your knowledge with other marketers, thinking that वो कोई कुछ लेके चला जाएगा मेरे से, because until and unless you tell now, you'll never know. See, today I have been in touch with Akathma from last 2 years approximately.
Yeah.
And we were discussing so many things, so many times. We talked for hours many times. But today I came to know that she worked for a gaming company. I came to know today only. So sometimes when we're not speaking, we never know actually. That's the reason. Because 2-3 days back, I was searching for someone who's having experience in promoting a gaming app, because someone asked me for that. And now in this interview, I'm able to know that. So never shy away about telling, talking, sharing, because now it's a noisy world out there. People will not remember. So always try to have good conversations. That's what I suggest to all the freelancers, because though she has been in 10 years from in the market, still she comes up and she talks. She's doing. That's the reason she is there. So there is something always now as marketers we should always try to be there, talk and tell about ourselves. So that Twitter charts experience was also very interesting, Akathma. So finally, we'll talk about something which is the core of this episode, especially the women in marketing. So it's about the women part. So what kind of issues women face when they are in the corporate world or maybe in the marketing when you're facing clients and all. So what is your take on that, and what kind of advice or suggestions you will give to other marketers, other aspiring women marketers?
Yeah, this is a lot of a sensitive topic for many. At the same time, I'm happy that you really asked this question and you raised this concept topic, because unless we speak out, we women speak, unless we speak out, other women will not know what is happening. Everyone have different experiences, but these experiences, unless we speak out, other women doesn't know. I learned how to deal with things when I spoke to other women and when other women shared with me, my seniors shared with me, experienced women shared with me. Only then I got to know how to deal with these things. This is nothing like it cannot be major serious assaults or something to talk about when the woman this thing. But the one major point here is this is a male dominated world. We have to deal with it. There is no other option. And in this male dominated world, there will be different kinds of experiences, different kinds of men coming in. They just few of them. I've sat in rooms full of men where a couple of them couldn't handle that I am giving better ideas. Couldn't handle a woman sitting across the table is talking much better than much better ideas than them and all that. It's because they just underestimated me and they didn't know that I could do all this. Just because I'm talking this much or this efficiently is like it put them off, simply like that. There are situations like that. At the same time, I came across many wonderful men and business owners who appreciated my work and who really wanted, for example, one of the clients you referred me, yesterday asked me if I can come full time on the board.
Awesome.
After working for 3 months, 6 months, kind of thing. So there are situations like that. There are wonderful business owners, men who understand and take the capability in it. But there are also situations where we'll sit in across a room where we'll look down upon, we'll be cut off in between, and all that. Only thing I would say is don't lose your cool. At the same time, don't take yourself down. You should not take yourself down. You should stand strong. You should be strong. You should be bold enough there and say that let the conversation continue till you complete what you want to say.
Yeah.
Without don't just say, because if the other person want to end the conversation, don't let it end until you wanted to say something. You completed saying something. If you
Yeah.
have something in this thing. So make sure, the only advice I say is don't underestimate yourself. Don't put yourself down before others. If you're strong, everything will fall in place. This is a men world. You will come across different men, different experiences, different things. Just don't lose your cool. At the same time, don't let yourself down. Have that balance. There will be situations where you just can't handle and just you want to walk out of the room. I have walked out of room saying that sorry, this is not a meeting for me. I can't be here and all that. But politely ignored and walked out. I didn't care what other person is thinking about me, because I just couldn't stand that person is not letting me speak.
Yeah, please continue, Akathma. Like you were telling about being strong for yourself. You don't let yourself down, because there are many people to do it, of course. So you should at least not do it. That's I think a wonderful piece of advice, because if you talk about this kind of discrimination, one thing is gender based, one thing is like we're all facing it, like community, caste, or maybe your financial status, because everyone faces discrimination in different forms. But this is one which is very quite obvious kind of discrimination which people face, because when you are someone who are like in a place where you're not dressed well, and people look down upon you, though you talk, your whatever you're talking is making sense, but they will see a light lawyer type ka, like that attitude is there in humans. So this
Yeah.
is one thing I think you brought up very well. So initial stages, how you used to feel like when this kind of situations happen, and then how much time did it took for you to talk to someone else who can actually guide you or take you there?
Uh, okay, initial stages, I never realized that someone is feeling trying to put me down. It's because I was so much into the topic or into the discussion kind of thing. And another thing is always helped me is I speak fast. I talk really fast. If you even in the conversation, maybe you might have realized that I speak really fast. So with that fast this thing, and also too much into the topic, I didn't realize in the beginning that this kind of situations happening towards me until it happened repeatedly.
Yeah.
When it happened repeatedly, and also repeatedly and wantedly, there's a situation where came the person started putting me down or cutting me off frequently.
Then you'll understand. Yeah.
And then that happened frequently. I thought it was in the discussion he also has a point to add, but that point is not making sense and he's wantedly cutting me down. I walked out of the room to make it clear to the rest of the room that this person is not behaving right and you have to stand up.
Definitely.
If only I stand up for myself, it becomes a fight. The rest of the room should know. So I just stood up and said, like, I have something urgent come up. I can't stay anymore in this room. Sorry. I just didn't tell that much also. I just said that, okay, I think I have to move out of this room right now. And I just moved out. That made it clear to the rest of the room. And obviously the rest of the room might not say a word to that person, but at least the looks or the thing that we understood what happened here.
Definitely.
And that person understanding, everyone understood what has happened here, makes things calm down.
Yeah, sometimes I think we need to stand strong. That is the only way we
Yeah.
should take things. So Akathma, I think it was very nice
I
talking
have
to
one
you.
more
Yeah.
point. There are a lot of, not a lot, there are few communities exclusively for women uh, sharing their experiences how to grow in the corporate ladder. This thing, for example, Facebook Cherylberg's Lean In program for women is one such program where I feel, even though I'm not a corporate employee, I attended a couple of their meetups and stuff. And I realized there is a lot of work going in helping other corporate women to grow up in the ladder. So this is something, figure out And there are so many groups, so many communities, women communities, corporate women communities, entrepreneur women communities, and all that. Where once you join there, there are a lot of women who openly share their experiences. What kind of a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer for an IT company, sitting there sharing her experiences, what kind of how she has fought through to come to the ladder. And that fight is not ugly; it is happy, cool, competitive fight. And what other extra challenges she had to face being a woman. And
Yeah.
because an IT software company having a woman CMO, climbing that ladder is tough because the rest of the CFOs, CTOs, and everyone in the IT field are especially men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Growing there. And there is a banker woman who in the banking industry growing up, sharing her experiences. So
Yeah.
these things, talking to them helped me learn that okay, I need not lose my cool. Similarly, these are common things, not just to me, it happens to everyone. It's just that I need not worry too much, but I need to handle myself with elegance. Elegant and
Awesome.
calm.
We'll also list these groups. I think this is really, really a wonderful episode with you, Akathma. I think though we did two parts, I still feel there is something left out. We never know. We may again come back. So thank you very much for this.
Yeah, thank you. It's always learning is always mutual. While I'm sharing this, I learn a lot more and stuff. That always happens. Learning is always mutual.
Thank you.
Thank you for this wonderful episode. And first of all, thank you for starting something like Women in Marketing. This
It's
really
my
matters
pleasure.
because this
Yeah.
point of this thing, like there are so many women who can do a lot more things, but stopping themselves, they will realize that they need not stop. There is a journey. They can go ahead. It's just a journey. They need to shift their gears and move ahead.
Yeah, sure, sure. That's the whole idea. Thank you, Akathma. Thank you very much.